Well, around 6,000 women in the U.S. reach menopause every day. During Menopause Awareness Month, we have Margaret Brown, Senior Director of Care Management with Priority Health, to talk about the transition from regular cycles of menopause when it starts and how it affects each woman differently. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
So first, just tell us a little bit more about menopause and when does it start?
Yeah, so menopause itself, so by definition, when a woman has stopped her cycle consecutively for 12 months, that's actually like the start of menopause. Prior to that, though, is perimenopause, and that's when a lot of the symptoms that are pretty common in that stage will actually begin to occur. So whether if it's sleep disturbances, mood swings, hot flashes is another one that people are really familiar with. That is all of the symptoms and the types of things that will happen prior to menopause. So for menopause, we're looking at it starting for women in their early 50s, 50, 51, but perimenopause can actually start for women in their 40s. And it is an individualized process for many women and can happen over a span of time.
Yeah, like you said, it affects each woman differently.
Absolutely, it does, yeah.
All right, so if you are having hot flashes and mood swings, but your period, though, hasn't stopped, talk about what's going on there.
Yeah, so actually that combination is pretty common for that to happen for women. So you're still having your regular cycle, but you're having all the other symptoms that occur with it as well. In that particular stage for women, it's really, really critical to start having a candid conversation with your primary care physician, your gynecologist at that point, so you can understand what is actually happening to my body and to develop an individualized care plan.
How do you know if it's perimenopause or something else?
That's just the thing. Sometimes you don't, because some of those same symptoms will overlap with other conditions that a person may be experiencing. So at that point, again, having those conversations, figuring out if you need to have specific testing done, hormone testing, blood testing, understanding what else may be happening with your body. So just having those conversations are really, really critical.
So what can people do to feel more like themselves?
Yeah, well, I'm always going to tout having a well-balanced lifestyle and lifestyle changes. So whether if that's incorporating more vitamin D into your diet, if that's incorporating different types of foods, and particularly around like physical exercise as well, because as you're going through perimenopause, you may notice like a loss of bone mass or muscle mass. So making sure that you have that is essential. Also making sure that you have excellent sleep hygiene. And through that point as well, again, just having that conversation with your primary care physician. You may have to look at your nutrition, your diet, all sorts of things. But again, it is individualized, and having those conversations is key.
Yeah, it's a normal, natural part of the aging
Very
process.
normal.
But do you find many women are still kind of, worried about going through menopause?
Oh, absolutely, I do, for sure. And I think the most important message for women is to understand that they're not alone, and they don't necessarily have to tough it out. Sometimes having those conversations with your peers can also be very comforting. And again, if you're looking for specific treatments, whether if it's medication, hormone replacement therapies, have those conversations with your healthcare team.
And some may feel embarrassed even asking about specific questions, right?
Yeah.
How do you as a doctor kind of change that, right? To get them to open up and to talk and ask questions.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm a nurse by...
Yeah,
that's okay. I'm a nurse by profession, but have had plenty of those conversations with people. And again, it's having an empathetic conversation, really listening and being present with the person, not dismissing any of the signs or symptoms that they are experiencing, and really just making a welcoming environment for them to know that not only do you hear them, but you're listening and you're concerned about the symptoms, because what they're experiencing is real to them as an individual.
Okay, anything else that you want to share or add, Margaret?
The only other thing I'll add is that for Priority Health members, we do offer carrot fertility, and that helps with different hormonal stages for women, everything from maternal care all the way through menopause. So check it out at priorityhealth.com.
All right, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Appreciate you as always.
Of course.
Sarah?